Good afternoon. We'll now start. First of all, I'd like to welcome everybody to this pep talk this afternoon. Please mute yourself, but always show your video picture. Sign in your name, your Facebook account, or email address in the chat box. Please include the names of companions attending with you. Use the chat box to ask questions and make comments while the pep talk is on. There'll be group pictures at the start and end of the pep talk, so please show your faces in the video. A reminder after the pep talk is to take the online learning com evaluation test exercise or OLETE for mastery of learning and have a perfect score to get a certificate like the one shown here. I have placed the link to the OLETE in the chat box. Another reminder, obtaining 25 OLETE certificates will entitle one mentee to a voucher for a RO Hoson medical consultation, either face-to-face or telemedical. And another request, please type in your feedback in the chat box during the open forum and before we adjourn. Thank you. Let's now have a group picture taking before we start the pep talk proper in 2 minutes. Please turn on your video now and show your faces. Okay, ready? One, two, three. I have a patient empowerment program which I like to empower the lay people or patients to take control in the management of their health. I started the pep talk on May 15, 2021. During the COVID-19 pandemic, there are 3 courses in the pep talk. I completed the core course on October 9, 2021, and then from October 23, 2021 onwards, I've been tackling health disorder courses like the one shown here, and health issue courses like the one shown here. May 17, 2025, this year, marks the start of year number 5 of RO Hoson Pep Talk. How long the pep talk will last will depend on the enthusiasm, discipline, and perseverance of everybody, you and me. My pep talk today is entitled Inflame Back. Back means likod. Back lesions. Is it a boil or is it the inflamed epidermal cyst? So boils versus inflamed epidermal cyst. The empowerment objective is for the lay people to have an essential understanding on inflamed back lesions, boils versus inflamed epidermal cyst as part of their health management. The contents of this pep talk will be the following. So we will first define what are inflamed back lesions, and then what are the 2 common inflamed back lesions that are commonly mistaken for each other, and how do you differentiate boils from inflamed epidermal cysts in terms of diagnosis, then what are the usual differences in terms of treatment for boils and inflamed epidermal cysts. The disclaimer will be the following. My RO Hoson Pep Talk will contain my thoughts, perceptions, opinions, and recommendations, or TPORs, culled from the experiences of personal experiences as well as from the writings of other health professionals. Let's start with the first topic. What are inflamed back lesions? So inflamed back lesions refer to abnormal areas on the skin of the back, sa likod, that show signs of inflammation, typically characterized by redness, Yan ang pinaka-objective findings na makikita natin that will imply may inflammation, mapula, swelling, warm, mainit, tenderness or pain, and sometimes makikita na yung very obvious na may fluid or pus. It's still underneath the skin or yung iba pumutok na. So inflamed back lesions will be those lesions with signs of inflammations. No? Lesions can be usually a mass, a sugat, or whatever. No? Okay. So these lesions can vary from a variety of causes and may appear as pimples, parang pimples, nodules, cysts, or plaques. Okay. Iba-iba yung presentation. But the bottom line here, ito yung mga lesions nito, once they present with redness, swelling, warm, tenderness, and sometimes pus, then we call that inflamed back lesions. And what are the common types of inflamed back lesions? So number one, acne vulgaris or pimples, folliculitis, I will explain this later on, furuncle, and then epiderm, and then carbuncle. So these are three entities that refer to the same involvement of the hair, inflammation of the hair follicles. Then epidermal cyst, if infected, it can be called as an inflamed back lesion. And then contact dermatitis, which is due to irritants as well as allergy. Then psoriasis, kamisan, okay? And then hidradenitis suppurativa, yung mga sweat glands, no, nag-infect. And then shingles or herpes zosters. So these are the more common types of inflamed back lesions. So I'll just present some, I'll just give some examples of the more common inflamed back lesions. Okay, so this is an inflamed acne or pimples sa likod. No? And then these are non-inflamed acne. No? Okay. Kita niyo, inflamed means may mapula-pula na. No? Okay. Minsan may na. Okay. Then this is a folliculitis. This folliculitis means there's an inflammation or infection of hair follicles. Ito yung mga buhok nagkaroon ng infection. No? Then folliculitis, yung hair infections can come in 3 degrees. One is folliculitis, and then the other one, the deeper ones, will be the furuncles, and then carbuncles. Carbuncles means yung maraming involvement ng hair follicles, or 2 or 3 plus more than 2 furuncles. Dito sa folliculitis, isa lang, isang hair follicles nag-infection. Okay? So usually very superficial, mababaw lang. And then, pag malalim na yung infection, we call that furuncle or boil. No, usually may mga nana na lumalabas. No? Okay. Carbuncle, maraming involvement of several hair follicles. No? Kaya ito tatlong naka-illustrate dito. No? And then this is the gross appearance. May mga butas-butas, maraming butas dahil may lumalabas mga dana. Na? Okay, so this is carbuncle. Carbuncle. So, pimple, minsan mahirap i-differentiate, but usually pimple, very superficial lang siya. Okay, and then boil is mas malaki na. Na? Okay. Epidermal cyst naman, okay, so this is usually there's a mass, there's a buccal, and then kung merong inflammation, namumula ng konti ito. Namumula, okay. And then, to identify that this is really a epidermal cyst and not a inflamed folliculitis, no, mga hair follicles, no. Ang clue dito, there's a small opening or black dot on the surface of the lung. So this is very diagnostic of epidermal cyst. So pag may nakita kayong bukol dito sa likod, tapos may small na mata, na, okay, mata na na black usually, no? Then most likely this is epidermal cyst. So this is not a boil. What are the two common inflamed back lesions that are commonly mistaken for each other? So these are the boils and inflamed epidermal cysts. That's why I chose this. I focus on this topic for today. Kasi these are the two most common inflamed lesions that are mistaken, na ko-confuse mga tao. So, minsan sasabihin nila, boil, I have a boil, but it turned out to be an inflamed epidermal cyst. No? So, examples, as I said, nako-confuse ng mga pasyente. So, a patient called me to say, Doc, I have a large furuncle on my back. What should I do? So, he asked me to place, look at the picture of my back. Ito pinadala niyang picture sa akin, no? So, merong isang lesion dito, medyo mapula-pula, no? Okay. So I told him, let me examine it in detail. It may be an inflamed epidermal cyst and not boils. Sabi, okay. I advised him, sabi ko, examining ko muna, baka hindi siya boil. Kasi ito yung lay people mistake this inflamed epidermal cyst. Okay. So when I asked him whether there was a mass prior to the onset of the redness, he said yes, matagal na, may bukol. So ito yung clue. Pag may bukol siya, matagal na, usually, epidermal cyst yan, nag-inflame. So then I said, it is most likely an inflamed epidermal cyst. Then I looked closely at the lesion. So there was a black dot, no, ito, which is typical of an epidermal cyst. Okay. So sabi ko, it's an inflamed epidermal cyst, mukhang may nana na, may infection. No? So how do you differentiate boils from inflamed epidermal cysts in terms of diagnosis? Okay, one, if the inflamed lesion contains a black dot, which represents a small pore or opening, then the lesion is an epidermal cyst. So basta hanapin ng isang black dot, kung meron, most likely it's epidermal cyst. 99% epidermal cyst nito. So, and then another clue will be if the inflamed lesion has a history of long-standing mass before the onset of inflammation, then the lesion is an epidermal cyst. Usually, mga folliculitis, mga boils, recent lang yan. No? Walang bukol for a long time. But if there is a history of merong siyang bukol na matagal na, and then one day, karoon ng inflammation, so that's usually an inflamed epidermal cyst. And then, if the black dot, kumisan, yung black dot is not present all the time, no? Especially this, kung mga kapal na balat, no? Okay. So, kung kumisan, wala sila, then, pero pag may lumabas, let's say, pumutok, may nana, pumutok, no? And then, may lumabas pa rin ng dirty, white, greasy substance like this one, white, greasy, na ano, this should be white. Dirty white, greasy substance coming out after the pus has been drained, then the inflamed lesion is an epidermal cyst. Kapag lumabas yung nana at may kasunod ng ganitong puti na parang grasa na ano, parang whiteheads na substance, no? Then that's an epidermal cyst already which got infected, which got inflamed. If there is no black dot and no dirty white substance, not the pus, especially if the lesion is recent, bago lang, then the inflamed lesion is a boil. So that's how you diagnose a boil, by elimination. Titingnan mo na kung may clue for epidermal cyst. Kung walang clue for epidermal cyst, then you say that it is a boil. No? So in terms of treatment, it's nice to know the difference between the two, boils and inflamed epidermal cysts, kasi may pagbabago, may mga differences in treatment. So in boils, madali lang yung mga gamutin sa boils, okay? So i-drain lang yung nana, papalabasin lang, and then after lumabas na yung nana, gagaling na siya eventually. Mabilis gumaling pag lumabas yung nana. I-drain lang, no? So with or without antibiotics, ang pinakamaganda kung may nana, ipalabasin ng nana. Okay? Don't rely too long for the antibiotics kung may nana na, kung may abscess. Now, in infected epidermal cysts, after draining the pus in nana, yung cyst will remain, no? Which eventually has to be removed together with the sac, usually 4 to 6 weeks after when the inflammation has completely subsided. So if you don't remove the cyst, magre-recur, uulit lang siya, no? So after mag-infect siya, lumabas na yung mga nana, hintayin lang hintayin na gumaling ng infection, then after 4 to 6 weeks, tanggalin yung pinaka-cyst mismo. So, this is an illustration. Okay, ito yung inflamed, infected epidermal cyst. So, konting hiwa, pinalabas mo na yung nana, no? So, kamisan, there's a need to curette, no? Palabasin yung mga nana at saka yung laman, yung epidermal, yung white, ito yung mga dirty substance, palabasin ng konti, no? Para madaling gumaling yung infection, no? Okay. So, ito yung picture na lumabas yung mga nana, ito yung mga white substances. Ito, mas marami pa natanggal. So, this is an evidence that this is an infected epidermal cyst. Yung hiwa nito, maliit lang ito. Importante, palabasin lang yung nana. Sa konting palabasin lang itong laman ng konti. No? Mahirap tanggalin yung buo pag may infection. No? Another example will be ito, infected epidermal cyst. Nakita mo puputok na yung may konting nana na lumalabas. Yun. Plus may konting medyo malapot na parang whiteheads, parang ano. And then, upon pressing further, may lumabas isang whitish piece of dirty white greasy substance. So this is an infected epidermal cyst. Hindi siya boil. No? Ito, upon more pressure, marami pang lumalabas na laman ng cyst. Okay. So another patient, okay, ito namumula, ito nag-progress ang infection, may mga nana na lumalabas, no? After lumabas yung nana, nag-subside ng konti, okay? So after 1 to 2 weeks, further subsidence, no? Medyo nawala na yung infection, pero andyan pa rin ang cyst, no? Okay. So after 4 to 6 weeks, inoperahan, ito yung nakuha. Ito yung sac, ito yung balot, ito yung laman, no? Whitehead, parang whiteheads ito, parang puti, no? Okay. Okay, so that's the last slide for my lecture proper. So I have explained what are inflamed back lesions, and then what are the two common back lesions, inflamed back lesions, which are commonly mistaken for each other. How do you differentiate boils from inflamed epidermal cysts in terms of diagnosis, and then the differences in treatment. Okay, yung isa, kailangan tanggalin yung sac. Yung isa naman, yung boil, i-drain lang yung infection. After that, gagaling na siya. Takeaway in relation to patient empowerment, be always in touch with reliable medical information on inflamed back lesions, boils versus inflamed epidermal cyst. Knowledge is power. It gives power. Use the 4Ks of patient empowerment, kaalaman, kakayanan, karapatan, and kapangyarihan to gain greater control over decisions and make better decisions on inflamed back lesions, boils versus inflamed epidermal cyst as part of your health management. So this ends my pep talk today. I hope I have empowered you to have an essential understanding on inflamed back lesions, boils versus inflamed epidermal cysts as part of your health management. So before we go to the QA portion, reminder, please take the online Learning Comb Evaluation Test exercise for mastery and learning and have a perfect score to get a certificate like this one. Okay, as I said, I placed the link in the chat box. And then another reminder, obtaining 25 OLETE certificates will entitle one mentee to a voucher for a RO Hoson medical consultation, either face-to-face or telemedical. Feedback, please type in your feedback in the chat box during the open forum and before we adjourn. Thank you. So let's now have another group picture taking before we start the QA and interactions. Please turn on your video now, show your beautiful faces. Okay. Okay, get set. Get set. Wala pa yung iba na sa picture. Open your camera. One. Okay. One, two, three. Okay. The floor is now open for questions, comments, sharing of experiences, consultations, anything. We still have, actually, we still have 30 minutes to go. So how
Ah,
many minutes
Hi,
boils?
Doc.
Sige, Susan, go
Yeah.
ahead.
After your explanation, I I think I have one, but it's not
Okay.
in the back. Does it? I think it's somewhere near the stomach. Uh,
Abdomen, sa tiyan,
yeah.
sa tiyan.
Yeah, on the abdomen. I really don't know what was the cause.
Ah, okay. Cause?
Yeah.
Oh, ano yung lumabas? Epidermal cyst o ano? Boil?
Teka, nalito na ako. Kakape. Ang boil ba kung merong, ano ba to?
Infection ng hair lang yon.
Infection ng hair.
Oo. Kaya madali lang yon. Ah, so, yeah, when you say boil, it's infection of the hair. So that's the cause of the infection in
Oo.
the hair. No? So
Oo.
usually, uh, kumisan, makukuha sa antibiotics kasi usually very mild lang yan eh. No? Pero pag, as I told you, may three degrees of hair infection. One is so-called folliculitis, and then the other one is furuncle, malalim. Yan ang boil, yung may nanana, no? And then yung pangatlo,
Okay.
yung several hair roots are infected, we call that carbuncle, no? So yung
Okay.
carbuncle, medyo mahirap gamutin yan, kakayurin yan, tatanggalin, no? O operahan, no? Yung tinatawag na
Huh?
curettage, no?
Is
Okay,
that
pero
a minor operation?
yeah, pwedeng minor, kaya lang may anesthesia, masakit, no? Yung boil lang naman, basta kung i-prick mo ng konti, lumabas na yung nana, no? O, ano na, magagaling na kusa yun, no? Okay.
Uh, Paano ko
Then,
ipiprick? What will I use?
na,
What will I use?
prick,
Yeah.
adi, kung gusto mo, kung matapang ka, no? Meron kang pag-boil lang ha, pag-boil lang, maliit lang ano, kaya yung ano,
Mm.
let's say yung karayom, kahit na yung sewing karayom, alcoholize mo lang,
Lagyan ko
i-alcohol
ng
mo lang,
alcohol.
ha,
Then iprick
i-alcohol mo
ko.
lang, de konting ano lang, parang
Yeah.
slice mo lang konti. Kung
Eh
matapang
hindi
ka,
naman.
no? Or you somebody to do it for you, then pikit lang yung mata mo, then ready, 1, 2, 3, go. 1 second lang yun.
Tapos, tapos lalabas na yung ano,
Nana, pag lumabas na yung nana, magagaling
anong
na yon.
ilalagay.
This is for the boil, ha? This is for the boil,
Oo.
ha?
Oo.
Okay?
Oo.
Pero yung carbuncle, hindi kakayanin yon. Ha? Dapat,
Ito kasi, medyo hindi ko pinapansin, no? Hindi ko pinapansin. Pag ano nga, nilalagyan ko lang ng parang tipong hot compress, no? Baka
ibig sabihin,
kako.
andyan pa?
Oo,
Ngayon, andyan pa? Kala ko
yun nga.
nawalan. Kung
Hindi.
matagal
Kasi
na,
hindi ko naman ginawa yun. No.
kung matagal na, baka hindi na boil yan. Hindi na
Ano
hair.
yun?
Yun nga, baka epidermal cyst na.
So what happens if it's an epidermal cyst?
Epidermal cyst, parang may bukol.
Oo, I'll have it
Okay.
removed.
Hindi, may bukol siya. Nakakapama parang maumbok.
Bukol. Parang wala naman eh. Ay,
Oh,
meron, pero parang ano lang. I'm doing it now eh.
yeah, sige. So you decide, ikaw kumakapa, so ikaw mag-decide ngayon, may bukol o wala.
Parang meron. Parang
O-
meron.
Okay, gano'ng kalaki?
Maliit lang eh. Actually, parang magle-level na lang ng konti sa skin eh. Kasi
konti
dapat
lang.
yung
Okay.
aangat eh. Oo.
Okay. May mata.
May what?
May mata.
May
May
mata?
yung black
Mata?
dots. Yung sinasabi kong black dots kanina.
I have to, I have to see. Ah,
Kung may
parang
mata,
meron.
ha?
Oo.
Kung may mata, epidermal cyst yun.
Okay.
Okay? Okay.
Okay.
So okay, kung most likely, kung may mata, sigurado 99% epidermal cyst na yon, no? So kung
Okay.
medyo maumbok lang siya, so that means
Oo.
maliit yung cyst mo, no?
Okay.
So which is not infected ngayon, no?
Okay.
Kasi hindi
Oo.
siya mapula, hindi siya masakit, di ba? Okay?
Hindi.
So,
Hindi
anong
naman.
gagawin natin ngayon? So,
Yeah.
kung maliit lang, pwedeng i-observe lang. No?
Okay.
Okay? Or number two, pwedeng, kung may makikita kang may mata, pwede mong subukan na what do you call that? I-squish. No? I-press mo
Yes.
lang para palabasin yung mga, kung meron kang mapapalabas na substance, no? Doon,
Yes.
through the mata. Okay?
Okay.
So kung magagawa mo 'yon, every now and then i-squeeze mo lang para mabawas, wag lang mag-ipon ng yung mga yung mga puting yung mga dead skin. Dead skin kasi yun ay pumapasok doon no? Okay.
Okay.
So
Oo.
palabasin lang. So in which case you don't have to have it operated on. Now you don't have to have it removed kung kakayanin itong mga measures nito. Kung hindi,
Okay.
kung let's say lumalaki, no?
Mm.
And then, let's say magiging 2 centimeter, no? Pero matagal yon, no? At
Mm.
palagay mo, baka natakot ka, baka mag-infect, no? Patanggal na lang, no?
Mm.
Okay.
So ako na lang mag-squeeze para ano.
Yeah, you can do it yourself. Squeeze mo lang. Basta may mata, ha? May mata.
Oo.
Kung walang mata,
Okay.
wala kang ma-squeeze palabas.
So, okay, sige. I don't need to put any medicine or what pag
Wala,
nabuksan.
wala, 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 wala.
Wala.
Kaya,
Ah,
kaya lang, sabi mo matagal na nga yan, di ba?
wala. 1 month.
1 month pa lang. Kung
Oh.
1 month pa lang, baka okay. Tingnan mo lang, subukan mo lang, kasi kung matagal na, yung mata kasi baka matigas na rin, baka hindi
Mm.
parang glue na yan, hindi mag-giveaway, no?
Yeah.
Okay. So, subukan mo rin. Subukan mo
Okay.
rin. So, anyway,
Sige.
yung sa next check-up mo, titingnan ko na rin. Sige.
Okay, sige, Doc. Thank
Sige.
you.
Okay? So that's,
Thank you.
basta may mata, epidermal cyst na yon, na? Okay.
Okay.
So this
Now
can
I know.
occur anywhere. Although ang binanggit ko lang kasi marami ako nakikita palaging back ang ang presentation, no? Pero it can occur in the abdomen or even on the hands, on the arms, ganon, or even on the legs, no? So, pwedeng boil versus epidermal cyst. Yan ang dalawang palaging na nalilito yung mga pasyente and even doctors nalilito rin, no? Kung ano talaga
Okay.
siya. Okay?
So far no cause for worry now.
No, no. Number one, it's not cancer. Number two, you won't die of it. No. Okay. So, basta
Okay.
agapan lang. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. So, who else has boil or epidermal cyst? Palagi ko everybody has coil once in their lifetime. Yung epidermal cyst, baka merong merong mga tao na pwedeng wala, no? Okay. Pero yung boil, very common yan, di ba? Infection ng mga hairs kasi lang yan di ba? So, yung parang sa kilikili ninyo, di ba? Palaging may problema kayo, di ba? Kasi nagbubunot kayo ng buhok, kaya nag-aahit, no? So there's a risk for infection of the hair roots, no? Yung mga roots, yung mga hair sa sa kilikili, no? So usually folliculitis yon or furuncle or boil. Kumisan carbuncle pa nga, no? Okay. Okay. Pero kumisan, merong mas madalas yung hair root folliculitis doon sa kilikili kaysa yung epidermal cyst. Okay. So, pero may mga instances na pwede rin magkaroon ng epidermal cyst sa kilikili, no? Okay. So sinong merong epidermal cyst inyo? Wala. Wala, di maswerte kayo. May mga tao na marami,
Ako
no?
lang yata.
Ah, oo. Yung epidermal cyst, hindi pa natin alam ang real cause, no? They say it's due to the barado yung hair, yung follicles, yung pores, no? Meron ba nagsasabi na it's due to trauma, yung dead skin pumapasok, no? Pumapasok sa loob, no? Kaya nagpo-form ng isang mass, no? Kaya yung content ng cyst, pag binubuksan namin, no? Parang libag, you know, you understand libag, no? Yung libag na
Yes.
pag okay. So usually yung libag, yung mga, di ba, medyo gray, medyo dirty white, no? Okay. So yan ang laman, no? Okay. So which is pag nung in-examine ng isang scientist kung anong klaseng laman yon, they found out that these are dead skin na pumasok, no? Okay. So, now what causes the dead skin to enter? We don't know, no? Baka dahil sa friction o ano. Kaya ako ang ginagawa ko on a personal okay, kasi I've seen a lot of patients, maraming epidermal cyst sa likod, no? So if the theory is yung dead skin pumapasok, okay, ang ginagawa ko na lang, basta I make sure na mabawasan mga dead skin ko sa likod ko palagi pag naliligo ako. Okay? Mabawasan, no? Siyempre, hindi mo matatanggal lahat, no? At least bawasan mo lang, no? Okay.
Doc,
Yeah.
another, ah, what if kung sobra namang maghilod?
Hilot.
Nakaka-affect ba yun?
Ano? Hilot? Hilot, hindi.
Hilod. Yung rub.
Ay,
Mag-rub ng skin. Oo.
hindi
Kasi kung
naman.
minsan, ako kasi, I was trying to analyze, uh, when I take a bath, hard. Hard ang
Scrub.
scrub. Yeah,
Oh,
scrub. Is that a
wala.
cause?
Oh, hindi problema yung scrubbing.
Ah,
No?
okay.
Okay, so tinatanggal mo nga eh. Tinatanggal mo, binabawasan mo yung mga dead skin, no?
Okay.
Yung mga, di ba pag dead skin tayo, parang yung mga libag, usually mga brownish, kung sa face,
Yeah.
usually mga white,
Mm.
medyo white pa, no? Pero kung sa likod, usually mga parang gray ang kulay, di ba? Mhm. So bawasan lang, try your best, no? Sa back, ha? Sa back. Kasi sa other areas, kasi exposed na yun, nakukuskus niyo mabuti, di ba? Pero yung sa likod, mahirap maabot eh, di ba?
Mm.
Yeah, that's why nakikita ko maraming may mga epidermosis sa likod, no? Okay. Okay? Any more? Any more sharing of experiences? So you understand the difference now, ha? Epidermal cyst, may bukol, medyo matagal na, andyan siya in existence, tapos may mata, usually may mata. Pero in a few cases, walang mata, no? Okay. So, kuminsan, how do you differentiate it from lipoma? Ang lipoma is tumor ng taba, no? Okay. Kung titingnan niyo, kung kakapain ninyo, yung pag may bukol kayo dito sa, let's say, below the skin, titingnan niyo kung gaano kababaw o kalalim yung bukol. Kung medyo mababaw, kung may mata, epidermal cyst yun. Pero kung walang mata, pwede pa rin epidermal cyst. Kung mababaw na mababaw siya, just below the skin, epidermal cyst yun. Kung medyo malalim ng konti, no? Parang ito, nakikita niyo sa akin. Medyo malalim, no? Nasa taba na portion ng skin, lipoma yon. Okay? Bukol din siya, no? Pero lipoma ito, no? So kung medyo mababaw yung bukol, just isang layer lang tinatawag na parang layer ng epidermis lang, no? Mababaw na mababaw, epidermal cyst yun. No? That's how we differentiate the two, no? Okay. Okay. Okay? So differentiating boil and infected epidermal cyst, and then differentiating epidermal cyst and lipoma. No? Minsan, very challenging yon. Okay. Pero wala namang problema yon kasi it's not cancer, no? Istorbo lang that you really have to you're worrying what it is. Number two, you might you might want to have it removed, gano'n, or you don't want to have it removed. Yan ang mga decision making, no? Okay. Okay? So, any more sharing? Wala na? Ray, Benjamin, Hoson, you want to add something?
Hello. Yeah, yung mga ganyan. So, usually hindi. So, yung risk lang talaga nila ay pwede maging infected. So, yun. Whenever we have yung mga inclusions, yung mga boils sa likod, just always try to keep it clean, have good hygiene. Kasi once ma-infect, and kailangan i-treat with antibiotics. Tapos, if once na-treat, doon lang pwede siya tanggalin. Kasi medyo mahirap siya tanggalin once pag ongoing infection. So, preventive pa rin. Try to keep it clean, good hygiene para hindi ma-infect. Actually, hindi naman kailangan necessarily tanggalin lahat. Pero kung bothersome na talaga, lagi na-infect, once na-treat, ayun, suggest na tanggalin na lang para hindi pa ulit-ulit yung problem. Yun lang. Thank you.
Okay. So, a word about antibiotics. Pag meron kayong infection na may epidermal cyst, no? Mas maganda ano lang, itanggal yung nana, no? Kaysa mag-rely too much on antibiotics, no? So, matagal usually pag may konting nana na, hindi na makukuha ng antibiotics, no? So, bubutasin na lang ng konti, palabasin na, no? Para mas mabilis ang paggaling, no? Okay. Para para yung sakit. Kasi pag antibiotics ka lang, naranasan niyo yung mga boil magpigsa na pag hindi pa pumuputok, ang tagal, ang sakit-sakit, di ba? Pero pag pumutok na, ang dramatic ang relief, no? Mawawala yung pain, no? So, ganun din sa infected epidermal cyst. Kung may konting infection, pag konting butas lang, palabasin na lang yung nana mo na, no? Okay. So after that, saka maghintay na lang mga 4 to 6 weeks, saka balikan na lang. No? Okay. Okay. So, no more questions? No more comments? Okay. Wala na? Wala na. We'll call it a day. Pwede na? Okay. So we'll see each other again next week. No? Next
Thank you, Doc.
Saturday. Okay. Sige. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Doc. Thank you po.
Have a nice weekend
Po.
po.
Thank you po.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Doc.